Good morning, dear students. I welcome all of you to my video lecture series on the foundation of physics. Today I shall talk about the material world. I shall show you the outline and the write-up of my lecture. Also from the background, I shall elaborate the various components of the outline. While listening to my lecture, please do not take down any notes so that your concentration and attention are not disturbed. However, you may take a printout of the outline and the write-up of the lecture for your future reference. Here is the outline of my lecture that is in one page. Kindly look at this. Here is the write-up of my lecture. This is in 2 pages. To start, physics is a branch of science. The word science originates from the Latin verb scientia, meaning to know. And the word physics comes from a Greek word physis, meaning nature. Thus, science means to know and physics means nature. To amplify, science is a systematic attempt to understand various natural phenomena, and physics as a branch of science deals with the basic laws associated with those physical phenomena. Nature includes anything in this physical world which is not created and controlled by man and which can sustain itself in absence of man. Everything in this universe is made up of some materials, maybe wood, maybe metal, paper, soil, and so on. Scientists have collectively termed these materials as matter. It is mentioned that in physics, the words thing, substance, object, and body carry the same meaning and are used interchangeably. Every object of nature has 3 features. First, it is made up of matter. Second, it occupies space. Third, it has a tendency to resist a change to its existing state of rest or of uniform motion. A stationary object has a tendency to continue to remain at rest, and a moving object has a tendency to continue to remain in motion. To note, the word motion covers both the magnitude and the direction of the moving body. In physics, the amount of matter contained in a body is called its mass, and the amount of space occupied by it is called its volume. Mass per unit volume of a body is defined as its density in physics. The tendency of a body to resist a change to its existing state of rest or of motion is called its inertia. Inertia is of two kinds, inertia of rest and the inertia of motion. Inertia of rest is the tendency to continue to remain at rest, and inertia of motion is the tendency to continue to remain in motion. An external effort is needed to change the state of rest of a stationary object or the state of motion of a moving object. The said external effort is called as force in physics. The word force connotes the net external force acting on a body, and the word motion covers both the magnitude and the direction of the moving body. There are four fundamental and independent forces in nature which govern the diverse natural phenomena. They are gravitational force, electromagnetic force, strong nuclear force, and weak nuclear force. You learn in details about these forces in future. However, for your basic information, by virtue of the masses of any two bodies in the universe mutually attract each other by a force of infinite range called gravitational force. As regards electromagnetic force, any two charged bodies either attract or repel each other by a force of infinite range, and this force is called the electromagnetic force. Charges are of two kinds, positive charge and negative charge. Unlike charges attract each other, and like charges repel each other. Charges in motion produce magnetic field. Strong nuclear force is the force that binds protons and neutrons in a nucleus. It is charge independent and its range is extremely small, that is about 10 to the power minus 15 meter. The fourth force, that is the weak nuclear force. The weak nuclear force is the force that acts inside of individual nucleons, that is proton and neutron, and appears only in certain nuclear processes, that is the radioactive decay of atoms, and allow protons to turn into neutrons and vice versa. Its range is still shorter, that is of order of 10 to the power minus 16 meter. Dear students, this is all about this video lecture. I hope you have got a basic idea about matter, mass, volume, density, inertia, and above all, force. To sum up, science is a systematic attempt to understand natural phenomena. Physics as a branch of science deals with the basic laws associated with the natural phenomena. Nature includes everything in the universe which is not controlled or created by man and can sustain itself in absence of man. Everything in this nature is made up of certain materials. Scientists have collectively termed these materials as matter. In physics, the words thing, substance, object or bodies carry the same meaning and are used interchangeably. Everything in this universe has three important features, that is, they have mass, volume and inertia. Mass is the amount of matter contained in a body, volume is the amount of space occupied by a body, and inertia is the tendency to resist to a change in the state of rest or of motion of a body. Mass per unit volume is defined as density in physics. Inertia is of two kinds, inertia of rest and inertia of motion. Inertia of rest is the tendency of a stationary object to resist a change to its state of rest. And inertia of motion is the tendency of a moving object to resist a change to its state of motion. An external effort is needed to change the state of rest or the state of motion of a body. This external effort is called force in physics. The word force connotes net external force acting on a body. Similarly, the word motion connotes, that is, the word motion covers both the magnitude and the direction of the moving body. There are four fundamental independent forces functioning in nature, and they govern the various natural phenomena. These four forces are gravitational force, electromagnetic force, strong nuclear force, and weak nuclear force. You learn about these forces in greater details in future. In brief, gravitational force is the force of attraction between any two bodies in the universe. Electromagnetic force is the force of attraction or repulsion between any two charged bodies in the universe. And strong nuclear force is the force which binds protons and neutrons in the nucleus. And weak nuclear force is the force which acts within the nucleus, that is, protons or neutron, during the radioactive decay process, to turn proton into neutrons and vice versa. Dear students, I strongly advise that you must memorize the definition of all the important technical terms used in physics, all the formulae and the laws of physics. You must also revise those regularly and inculcate the practice of writing from memory for confidence and perfection. You should also solve the given theoretical and numerical exercises to build confidence. I thank you for your patient watching and listening to my video lecture on the foundation of physics. If you like my video, then I would request you to subscribe to this channel. I sincerely hope that you will participate in my video lecture series with keen interest and attention, and will stand benefited. Dear students, the video ends here. Thank you again.